Day 46, becoming Christopher Cruz. Well, last night when I was at the gym, I was listening to videos about attachment styles. And in a moment of weakness, I messaged her because I just wanted to see like how she was doing. Like I was curious, like is she just totally okay that we're not talking anymore? She's just moved on with her life and everything's great. And I'm the only one that's like, this sucks. So I messaged her, and she was really nice when she messaged back. And she's like, no, it's been hell. I'm sad. I miss the fuck out of you. And that felt good because I miss her a lot too. And so we were messaging back and forth. And now I don't really give a shit if I piss her off. So I'm much more like direct and real. And we were going back and forth, and she was saying how she can't believe I said all that stuff in the videos. She's been watching them. Oops. And then we just ended up that whatever that frustration or anger was turned into just fun and talking shit. And said goodnight and I love you to each other. And that was that. And it just felt like good. And I felt like I had my power. Like she doesn't have power over me anymore, which is good. Very, very good. That was a very good feeling. But yeah, I guess I wanted to see if our love is actually real. Like I know for me it is. I don't know if for her it is. So I just wanted to get some confirmation. And yeah, so this morning I woke up happy. Like good. And then she video called me. She was driving to work. And she just wanted to tell me have a great day. And then we started talking. And she mentioned that her friend came over to her house. And I know she's like up in the city where her husband lives. And I was like, oh, great, so you're still staying with him. And immediately I got this pit in my stomach, this anxiety. And I'm like, I don't want to fucking do this. I'm not going to do this. And so I was like, we can't be friends until I get over you. And as soon as I said get over her, her energy changed, her tone changed. She got tears in her eyes, like she was hurt, really hurt. And kind of shut down. And we went back and forth a little bit, and she's really pissed off about these videos. And she looked at me and she's like, I've already forgiven myself for what I've done for you, and God's forgiven me, and that's all I need. And I was just like, all right. Glad you got over that real quick. Sorry if I'm not over it that much, because she kept saying last night, like, you're being a victim to it. And I'm like, bitch, it's been 3 days. I found out the last 5 months you've been cheating on me and lying to me, you fuck. Yeah, I'm a little bit in victim mode. What about when your husband cheated on you? How many days were you in victim mode? But she's also right. I have been a victim to it. And I'm really glad she said that, because she's fucking right. Like, she's a bitch for doing it, and she's right. I'm in victim mode, and I got to get out of it. So that was good. But I could just kind of feel on the call this morning, it's just all about her. All about her. She wanted to tell me how she got a new client, and she wanted to be upset that I did all these videos and said all these horrible things about her. And, and then got upset at me for it, and it just all got flipped around on me again. It always gets flipped around on me. No matter what she does, she ends up flipping it around on me. And I already know that fucking tactic. Like, that's the thing. It's hyper manipulative shit. And so I already know what she's doing. So the fact that she was doing that was just like, really? And I was like, things have to change if you're going to be in my life. And she's like, see, you want me to change. I'm not going to change. This is who I am. And I was like, so you're a liar? You're never going to change? She's like, no, I'm telling the truth now, but this is me. And that's the thing. Like, if that's her, no, I don't want her in my life. She's so fucking like, she's got to wake up. She's so fucking stubborn. That's not who she is. This is the injured hurt her that hasn't dealt with her shit yet, that has some deep inner core wounds, and she hasn't done the personal development work to let them go. So she's just like settling, like this is just who she is as a person. And it's so sad because she is actually so loving and amazing. And she said, like yesterday in her messages, that she's empowering and loving and super compassionate for all of her clients. And I'm like, okay, great, but what about me? You're not that way with me. So maybe I'd prefer to be one of your clients instead. Because as your boyfriend, I didn't really get those things from you. So anyway, it was... This morning was disappointing. Like, it was sweet that she called to say good morning, but how she was in the call and trying to flip shit around on me and the videos, it's like the shit I said in the videos, like, I don't feel guilty about that at all. Like, I spoke my truth, and sorry, the truth hurts. Not all of it, not everything that I said is the truth about her, but some of it is. And yeah, I get it hurts, but that's why you got to do some work on yourself to change it. So, I don't know, but it's pretty disappointing to see that she just expects us to be normal, and she doesn't have to change anything about who she is. And that's it. And there's like this part of me, the weak part of me, that's like, oh, well, at least she's back in my life again. And then the real part of me is like, fuck that. She needs to earn her way back into your life, and she needs to change dramatically if she's going to be in your life. And if she's not willing to change, then she's not going to have the privilege to have you in her life. Because I know this for a fact, there's no other person in her life that adds more value to her life than I do. There's no one that encourages her more or makes her feel as good as I do, or helps her as much as I do, or supports her as much as I do, or helps her believe in herself as much as I do, or helps her feel good as much as I do. And it's like, all right, if you don't want one of the best people in your life, that's fine. I'm fine with that. I can give that energy back to me, or give it to someone who actually really appreciates it. So, yeah. But I'm glad she saw the videos. Like, I didn't know if she'd watch them or not. Kind of thought she would, kind of thought she didn't give a fuck and would never watch them. But I'm glad she did, because now she knows how I feel. But again, it's all about her, how bad she feels, because I hate her. I don't hate her, but I hate what she did. But again, all about her. So, we'll talk tonight. But she doesn't see how unappealing she is when she's like this. That was one thing when I saw her on the video. She's just not as beautiful as she used to be, that's for sure. I just don't look at her the same. She's not the same person that I was in love with. I just... She looks very different to me now. So... Yep. But, I'm not going to actually publish this video until I've made a final decision about her. Because she'll see this today, and then, she might not call me, and we might not figure shit out, and she might just be like, you're a fucking asshole, blah, blah, blah. You know, all the victim shit. So, yeah. We'll see what happens.